People think betrayal happens in a moment, but the truth is, it begins long before the heart breaks. And on the night I discovered her truth, something inside me died forever. The night was silent. Cold wind brushed against my face as I walked through the dim street, hands trembling, not with fear, but with the weight of a truth I was about to face. My phone vibrated in my pocket for the second time. I finally pulled it out. Her name flashed on the screen. Yusra. I picked up the call. Zion, please, can you meet me? Her voice was trembling, choked with guilt or fear. I couldn't tell. There's nothing left to say, I replied. There really is. Please, just once. She cut the call, leaving me in the silent street with nothing but my heartbeat echoing in my ears. Something told me tonight wasn't going to be ordinary. Tonight would end something forever. 2 months earlier, my world was different. Warmer, brighter, filled with her laughter. Zion, stop! You're embarrassing me, she'd laugh while nudging my arm, and I'd grin like a fool. Your smile is worth the embarrassment. Those days felt like a dream, a soft lie wrapped in warmth. But every lie eventually burns, and mine started burning when her smile began to fade.
She stopped looking me in the eyes, started hiding her phone, started leaving conversations halfway. I noticed everything. I just didn't want to believe any of it. One evening, I caught her outside her class, staring at her phone with panic in her eyes. Yusra, are you okay? I asked gently. She jumped slightly. Yes, I'm fine. You sure? Zion, don't overthink, please. Overthink? A heart doesn't overthink, it warns. Days passed. Her excuses piled up like dust on forgotten memories. And then came the night that shattered everything. I had left the library late. The campus was empty. Shadows stretched long across the pavement. And then I saw her, Yusra, with a man I had never seen before. They stood close, too close. Her voice was soft. His hand brushed her arm. She didn't pull away. I hid behind a pillar, breath stuck in my throat. Don't worry, she whispered. No one will know. My heart fell silent, eyes burning, mind screaming, but legs frozen. I watched her walk away with him. I didn't call out her name. I didn't run. I simply broke. The next morning, the truth tasted bitter on my tongue. Who was he? I asked her calmly. Her face paled. What? I saw you. Her eyes filled with panic. Zion, you don't understand. Then make me understand. She swallowed hard. He's just a friend. I needed help. I stared into her eyes. Those eyes I once trusted. Lies stared back. I turned away, not because I believed her, but because the truth hurt more than the lie. That day, something inside me snapped, and I decided, if she won't give me the truth, I'll take it. Revenge doesn't begin with anger. It begins with clarity. I spent days quietly observing, asking subtle questions, connecting dots.
And finally, the name surfaced. Adil. A guy known for manipulation. A guy who treated people like pawns in his twisted games. And Yusra. Yusra had been pulled into his game. I went to meet him. He was sitting casually in a cafe, sunglasses on indoors, arrogance dripping like poison. "Oh, Zayon," he smirked. "Heard you're having girl problems." "My problem is sitting right in front of me," I replied coldly. Laugh. "What do you want? The truth?" He leaned forward, smirk widening. You really want to know? Fine. She was a bet, a challenge, something to entertain the boys. And she fell for it, just like that. My fists tightened, bones cracking. But I didn't hit him. Not yet. He didn't know I had turned on my recorder the moment I sat down. You used her, I said quietly. Of course. Girls like her? Too easy. The venom in his words told me everything. This wasn't just betrayal. This was humiliation. A trap. A game. And now it was my turn to play. I waited, watched, prepared. Then came her message. Zayon, please meet me tonight. I need to confess. The rooftop was quiet when I arrived. Yusra stood there, tears streaming down her face. Zayon, I lied. I messed up everything. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know how to tell you. Then tell me now, I said calmly. Before she could speak, footsteps echoed. Adil walked in. Well, well, looks like I crashed a romantic moment, he mocked. Adil? Yusra gasped. Why are you here? He shrugged. I followed him. Wanted to see how this drama ends. You used me, she screamed. For a bet? He grinned. Well, yeah, what else? Her knees buckled. Tears streamed down her cheeks. Her world collapsed. And mine? Mine was waiting. I pulled out my phone, clicked play. Adil's own voice echoed across the rooftop. She was a bet. Girls like her are too easy. His face drained of color. What the? You recorded me? Yes, I replied quietly. Every word. You can't do this. You already did. She lunged at me to grab the phone. I stepped back. She stumbled, almost fell. The fear in her eyes felt like justice. This ends tonight. No more lies, no more games. Adil froze, then turned and ran down the stairs defeated, the king of lies brought down by his own truth. Yusra collapsed to the floor, sobbing. Zayon, I'm so sorry. I was stupid. I was blind. Please, just forgive me. Give me another chance. I stood there, silently, watching the girl I once loved fall apart. Her tears were real now, but everything else, too late. I loved you, I whispered. I loved you enough to break for you, but not enough to let betrayal live inside me. Please don't leave me, she begged. I'm not leaving you, I said softly. I'm leaving the version of me that trusted blindly. She cried harder. The wind grew colder, the night darker. I walked away, step by step, leaving her behind, leaving the pain behind, leaving the lie behind. People think revenge is loud and violent, but sometimes revenge is simply walking away with the truth and letting the liar live with what they destroyed. Some scars scream, some scars whisper, and some scars finally learn how to breathe again. Tonight, mine did.